This week, these three celebrities have been through some of the toughest gastronomic challenges they've ever faced. But after today, one of them will be going home.
Quarter-final day, all to play for. They've got to prove themselves worthy of staying in the competition. Today, you're not just cooking for John and I. We have 3 previous MasterChef finalists, including 2 winners. It's your food. Do it well, you stay in the competition. Ladies and gentlemen, let's cook.
The contestants have just 1 hour and 15 minutes to cook a 2-course meal. They will have to impress 3 outstanding former finalists and show that they're worthy of progressing in the competition.
Today, I think it's all about potential. I want to see a serious plate of food. Ella, hello. Hi.
This is a nerve-wracking round. I can remember it so well. But I'm hungry and I don't like eating rubbish food.
I'm hoping to see some nice food. I want to see a little bit of their character and I want to see that they've cared about what they've cooked.
I was talking to the missus last night and wondering whether this was enjoyable or not. Because half of it's enjoyable and half of it's so kind of nerve-wracking. There's a kind of odd swirl of emotion.
The culinary term is boom. Absolutely on the money.
Cooking my own food today, I've set myself quite challenging things to make. There's no spare time at all. It's a big worry.
You look like you're very, very focused once again today. What are you going to cook?
For a start, I'm doing a kind of version of moule mariniere with smoky bacon and cream. And
Okay.
for the second course, it's a salt crust baked sea bass with a confit of potatoes, tomatoes and basil and fennel and lemon mayonnaise.
So you're baking the sea bass in salt so that it steams realistically inside this parcel.
Yes, that's the real conundrum here, because it can take a long time. Sometimes it's taken me 5 minutes to break through the crust.
You wowed us yesterday. Are you going to continue to wow us?
Well, I'm going to do as well as I can. That's all you can do, isn't it, really?
I'm really impressed with Aid, John. I love the sound of his dishes.
The sea bass, I think it's a beautiful idea. He's got to make sure that it's cooked all the way through.
That sea bass has got to get in, it's got to get in quick.
I'm really enjoying the competition. The fear and the stress I could do without, but that's the price you pay for the most extravagantly exciting journey.
Denise, I'm looking down at your ingredients and you're not doing a dessert.
I'm not doing a dessert. I'm doing a starter and a main.
But you've reached a quarter-final on the quality of your desserts.
Well, I'll do you another one if you let me through this round.
What are you going to cook for us?
Hakka chicken.
Hakka chicken?
Yep.
Is that chicken from New Zealand for somebody who's doing the hakka before they have
No,
rugby?
it isn't. It's basically ginger, chilli, garlic. It feels a bit Chinesey because it's got soy on it, but it also feels a bit Indian.
And your other dishes?
Squid with Szechuan pepper and 5-spice.
Where is your confidence now since the last round?
It is amazing how when somebody praises you, your confidence soars. But I've got to get very real here. We're all up against it. Things go wrong on the day.
We all know the secret of the squid. It's got to be cooked really fast and really hot, and then it's lovely and tender. If it stays in there too long, it goes tough and it goes like shoe leather.
Denise's main course is a hakka chicken. I love the spices and flavouring. Chicken's not difficult to cook, it's the flavouring and the presentation of that dish.
To make it to the MasterChef quarterfinals, man, it's amazing that I can actually say that. It's been a steep learning curve. I have learned a lot in a short period of time. The dishes I'm making today are quite simple, so I have to make sure that dishes are cooked to perfection and I don't mess anything up.
Phillips, you've made amazing progress in this competition. What we want to know is, can you continue to progress?
I really hope so. I'm confident with the dish I'm making today, so I hope you guys like it.
What 2 dishes are you cooking for us?
I've got minted lamb chops and spring onion mash and creamy garlic mushroom starter.
Tell me what the mushrooms are. I don't quite understand.
Creamy garlic mushrooms.
Served, what, stuffed or?
Oh no.
In a bowl or?
In a bowl and topped with some grated Parmesan.
Phillips now needs to deliver a very, very good lamb dish because his starter is completely uninspiring. I do hope and pray that we get nicely cooked lamb and there are no lumps in the mashed potato.
Aid's menu instantly sort of leaps out. Says to me, here's a man who has ambition and he wants to really produce really tasty, tasty food.
Okay, you've got about 7 minutes left now on your first course, Aid.
Aid's starter, mussels with smoky bacon and cream. Yes, 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 absolutely. That is something I would go for in a restaurant. Love it.
Smells great, Aid. I like a lot, mate. I like. Love it. Good lad.
Sorted.
Thanks very much. Off you go. Hurry back. You've got work to do.
Well, hello.
Hello.
How are we all doing?
Very well,
We're hungry.
Are you?
It's my version of meal mariniere, but it's made with smoky bacon and cream and white wine.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It looks beautiful and it smells wonderful, and I'm also, it's small attention to detail here. The way that has been toasted beautifully on a griddle, absolutely perfect.
The combination of mussels and garlic is, to me, complete heaven. I just adore it.
He's got the balance, I think, beautiful. Not too much cream, but enough. You can taste the mussels, because for me the mussel has to shine through. Fantastic. I'd happily pay for that in a restaurant.
This is delicious. I could, under normal circumstances, I would lap all that up, but because we've got more to come, I won't, but I will just have another spoonful. Ah.
I think it's a really lovely bowl of mussels. I like the smokiness of the bacon, the sweetness coming from that tarragon running through that rich stock with a little touch of cream.
It's not the most challenging dish, but it's faultless. You've got 15 minutes, all right? The main course up. What have you got left to do?
I've got to get the sauce into a kind of consistency that works, and I've got to get the fish out of the salt. Why isn't it working? It's not going thick. Disaster. I don't know what's happening there. That's just rubbish.
Just go on thin. The only way you can do it is to start it from scratch, but it won't take you long.
Yeah.
The main, I think, the sea bass, the fennel sauce potato, it ticks a lot of boxes. But the pressure, as we all know, in that kitchen, can you bring all those combinations together?
Happy? There you are. As we wanted.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Right, how to get this fish out?
You've got 5 minutes, Aid. You've got to portion both those fish.
Yeah, I might be late.
Sea bass baked in the salt crust. Tick, tick, tick. Yes. I'm a fish person. I'm really looking forward to that. So I have great hopes, Aid. Don't let me down.
Come on, little fish.
Very good indeed.
Oh, that's a pretty thing, Aid.
That's just taking you 7 minutes to do the first 2 plates. Last one, last plate. It looks amazing. Sauce, potatoes. Right, we're about 5 minutes over now. Really need to push you, mate. Got to get you up.
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah. Chef does apologise for the slight tardiness.
Thank you.
What we have here is a sea bass that's I've cooked in a salt crust with a confit of potatoes, tomatoes and basil and a fennel and lemon sauce.
Sounds yummy.
Does.
Yes, I hope it is.
It's not quite what I was expecting. I was slightly expecting the sea bass to arrive with its skin on and a little bit of salt crust, but if it tastes good, then this dish could be absolutely wonderful.
The sea bass is cooked beautifully. The lemon and fennel sauce is, I think, incredible and absolutely beautiful.
The flavours are delicious. The flavour around the potatoes is delicious. My potatoes are al dente to the extreme.
My sea bass is beautiful, it's moist, it's tender, it tastes lovely with the sauce, with the lemon coming through. I really, really like it.
I love that fish. That fish is so soft. But those potatoes aren't cooked.
But the flavours in that plate are stunning. The whole thing works absolutely perfectly because I think it's delicious.
It went okay. I was a bit late. It's just overreaching. I'm like a Shakespearean tragic figure. I've overreached myself.
You've got 4 minutes, Denise.
I think I have the fat hotter, so I'm not as thrilled with it. I left it longer, which of course is at the risk of chewy.
I'm not a great fan of squid, to be honest. It's something I would never choose because I've had bad squid and it kind of put me off. Maybe this is the moment when I learn to love squid.
You done? No drama.
Well done, you.
Okay,
Ready to go?
wish me luck.
Go get them, girl. Good luck.
Here we go.
Hi!
My loves. How nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hello.
Christine.
Jolly exciting for us. Wow, thank you.
So what you have, ladies and gentlemen, is salt and pepper squid with raita with a little bit of tamarind in it. I hope you enjoy.
Thank you.
Presentation-wise, it looks very sterile, not much colour going on, but hey, it might taste fantastic.
Yeah. Here goes. This is everything. It confirms why there's no point in eating squid. It's like chewing a rubber tire. It has no flavour. I mean, what's the point? Oh, golly.
Although the yoghurt and the tamarind sauce is perfectly lovely on its own, I'm not convinced that the squid and it are ideal bedfellows.
She hasn't set out to fail, but unfortunately for me, she has.
I really like the flavours of that spice around the outside of the squid.
But the squid's too chewy. All the batter's fallen off, or it's soggy. That's not great. I'll tell you what, Al. Here's the 6 squid I owe you.
So what do you got left to do for your main course, Denise?
Okay, I'm almost on time. I've got my bindies on the go. I've got my hacker chicken on the go. Here's my rice.
Almost on time. I know was late.
Let's find out.
Denise's men, I've got no idea what hacker chicken is. I don't, I'm afraid, I confess. I don't know what bindi is either.
Isn't bindi okra, lady's fingers?
Basically, it sounds kind of Indian, and I just don't know. Hakka.
That could be really exciting.
3 minutes left. I love the smells.
Hang on. You need a bit more chicken on here.
Right, we're going to go now, Denise. Wipe your plates quickly. We'll get it out of here.
That's it.
Done?
Done.
Good, let's go. Good luck, you.
Thank you. The main.
The main? Oh, I didn't know what to expect.
What you have on your plate is something called hacker chicken. Enjoy.
Thank you
And
very
it
much.
smells gorgeous.
The aromas coming off the plate are incredible, and I really want to eat it.
There's a hell of a kick of chilli in there. It's made me reach for the water rather than the wine, and that says something.
I like the taste on the plate. The saffron rice is perfectly nice. The bingi's a little bit hard. That could have been cooked a bit softer for my liking.
I really like the dish, and I love the chilli. I love the taste coming from the chicken. The saffron rice, I think, is gorgeous.
It's good, it's lovely.
And it delivers.
It packs a punch, doesn't it? No, it's massive. The flavours just wham, hit you.
It may look a fright, but it actually tastes really good. Ginger, spring onions, chilli, sesame oil, all together with lovely, sweet, moist chicken.
It's cooked very well. It's got some beautiful Asian flavourings, but it looks untidy.
I served chewy squid is the heinous crime. I'm not going to get any further if I don't work on the more refined skills.
We've got 4 minutes till we go out with the starters. Are you on time?
Yeah, the starters will be fine.
You've garlicked them, have you?
Yep.
And creamed them?
And creamed them.
Right.
I have no problem with creamy garlic, and I have no problem with mushrooms. I just hope it tastes great, because for me, that is something that I would do with the kids on a Saturday morning.
You've got 1 minute. What's left to do on these plates?
Grate some Parmesan cheese.
To be fair, you've been very clever with your presentation. It looks really elegant, actually.
Thank you. Am I taking these out now?
Yes, please.
Good luck. Well done, you.
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How are you?
Well, hungry.
We have some creamy garlic mushroom topped with a little bit of Parmesan.
Thank you, Phillips.
First impressions of the starter is, I think, what we feared when we looked at the menus. All looks very simple. I'm disappointed.
The only technical ability in this plate is he's peeled some mushrooms and grated some parmesan.
I think you're being unfair. The flavour is good, I like it. There is a bit of creamy sauce there. You get the cream of the sauce, the parmesan, but the rich variety of mushrooms that he could have chosen is just enormous. I just think it's half the dish it could have been.
Look, it tastes the mushrooms, it tastes the cream, it tastes the Parmesan cheese, it tastes the pasta. You can taste every ingredient. But really, Button mushrooms?
There's very little to commend it. It's virtually impossible to overcook a button mushroom, and it's impossible to incorrectly grate cheese.
I hope that lamb's delicious. OK, so your lamb, potatoes and carrots to go, yeah?
Yeah.
Sauce made?
I haven't made a sauce yet.
Come on then, let's go. Don't forget your lamb. Looks like you got the grill on.
Yeah.
Be careful.
If he produces delicious minted lamb steaks with all the bits and bobs, good for him. I'm looking forward to that. I can taste the lamb already. I love it. I love it.
Is your lamb really all right in the oven? Whoa.
Time's up, so you've got to get those rings off and we've got to go.
Well done.
Well done.
Whoa.
No.
Hello.
Thank you. This is minted lamb.
It is. Just you have minted lamb chopped with spring onion mash, mint and rosemary sauce on a side of carrots.
Thank you.
Oh. It's mint and rosemary. That's what Philip said.
Oh dear. I was a little bit alarmed to see all the matter coming out with it. That could have gone through a sieve, but it smells good, and despite what it looks like, I am actually looking forward to tasting it. Is it pink? No.
Oh dear. Well, it is quite chewy. At least we've got serrated knives so we can get through it.
I'm really disappointed. The lamb is overcooked and tough. I've got big lumps of spring onion in my mash which do nothing. And then the sauce, which kind of hits your mouth like an acid sweet. This has failed.
The carrots are jolly nice. They're not overcooked, they're not undercooked, they're perfect, but I'm disappointed. Oh dear.
What the heck is that?
I've just made an oil spill.
What is that? Crikey. Whoa.
That mint sauce is one of the worst mint sauces I've ever tasted.
Our mashed potatoes got lumps in it, and big hunks of raw spring onion. The lamb is overcooked, so it's going a bit tough and chewy.
What I was fearful of was mashed potato with lumps. What I wasn't prepared for was lumps with mashed potato in it. This cooking today highlights Philip's inexperience.
My head was all over the place. As an athlete, when I'm competing, it's run down the runway, jump, there's a sandpit. It's one task. Where today I was just all around that unit and I just lost control. It was too much for me to take.
Wow, what a day. I had high expectations, and I've got to say, in part, I'm a little bit disappointed, Greg.
I've seen nothing much wrong with Aid's cooking. His only problem was he had slightly undercooked potatoes.
I love the fact that we've got someone in the room who doesn't just pick up a piece of fish and pan fry it, but thinks about a whole piece of fish, beautifully cooked on a bone, crusted in salt. That shows me somebody who actually has done a lot of cooking.
Aid more than deserves to go through.
Greg, I'm sorry to say this, there's a question mark over both Phillips and Denise, in my opinion.
Denise had an up and down day because her starter of squid just didn't work.
It was cooked too long, it went a bit rubbery, and the dip was a little bit uninspiring.
The main course tasted very good.
Didn't quite happen for us today, but I did love the flavour of the chicken.
I could have done better. I might go out. It's real. Are you allowed to come back another time when you're a better cook?
We have Phillips. Creamy mushrooms with parmesan cheese over the top. Look, uninspiring. Phillips' main course is lamb, dried, overcooked, and the muck, which was supposed to be the mint and rosemary sauce, which was awful.
And I know he hasn't had the greatest day, We know he's inexperienced. He is picking things up quickly. It's whether he has enough knowledge now to go any further.
I'm going to remain positive and hope that over the past week I've done enough to stay in, and I hope I've shown enough potential.
Well, I think both people there actually let themselves down today.
I agree with you, but I do think that one's worth another chance.
Thank you for your hard work today. Days like today are stressful. One of you, we've decided, is leaving the competition. The contestant leaving us is Phillips. Sorry, my friend.
Thank you. Thanks for the experience.
Good luck, guys. Enjoy it.
Thanks, Phillips.
Not nice losing. I'm extremely happy that I got this farm. I can't wait to get back in the sandpit, to be honest. The kitchen is stressful. I'm a lot more confident with my abilities to hop, step and jump in the pit than I am with my cooking.
Congratulations. Well done.
I didn't think I'd get through. I genuinely didn't. And they must see some kind of potential. I think I might have a little skip and a dance down the corridors.
I did enjoy today. It feels like I've climbed a mountain. You know, I'm feeling rather splendid.
Cheers.
Next week, 4 more celebrities will try to prove their culinary skills.
Let's cook.
It's going to be a disaster.
Cook, guys, cook something!
Whee!